When serious illness strikes children or their families, often the little people are the ones who get a little bit left by the wayside. That's why what Kenzie's gift does is so important.
I got my diagnosis in May of 2009. I have ductal carcinoma, breast cancer. I got my diagnosis and then 6 days later I was in for a partial mastectomy. It just threw my whole family and my work life into chaos, really.
I'm Creation and Annie's my mum.
Creation had had a friend at school and her mum had been diagnosed with breast cancer and she'd passed away about 6 to 8 weeks before I was diagnosed. So Creation's only experience or knowledge of breast cancer was death. So it threw my daughter into turmoil. For me, as a cancer sufferer and being Māori, we have a real strong belief in the whānau unit, or family unit. So I found it really challenging to be looked after and be given the support, but it not being offered to my family because my family really struggled. My daughter was getting symptoms that were just terrible, you know, in her health and her fears and her nightmares. I was invited to an evening at the Cancer Society where Kenzie's gift were presenting to cancer patients. I went along, I had listened to what Nick, the founder of Kenzie's gift, had to offer. I spoke with Nick at the end of the evening and Nick explained to me that there was some support they could offer for Creation and it was in the form of psychotherapy for children. And that it was a very in-depth process where it would help Creation to deal with her emotions and be able to deal with what we were dealing with in our family due to my diagnosis. So I was really interested in getting any form of support for Creation. I hadn't had any experience with psychotherapy to this point and was really, really impressed and thoroughly grateful.
Jude helped me a lot when I was sad and everything. She'd say what's going on and then I'd talk to her about it and she'd help me out and I felt happy when I came home every day.
I'm grateful for that connection and yeah, I have my daughter back and she's naughty and cheeky and pushes the boundaries and I just love it. Every day it just feels like life, so much life.
Me and my mum love to play board games and when we play Connect 4 and she's like, I'm gonna beat you and I'm like, no you're not.
And I can look at my daughter each morning and see her joy and see her hopes and dreams for the future instead of her fears and always focused on that. So this, you know, as a mum, there's nothing more you want than to see that in your children.